High in the foothills of the Western Ghats lies a land where times has stood still. Once a thriving tea estate under colonial rule, today it sleeps in silence. Bonakkad. Rusted machines and deserted worker quarters whispers stories of a forgotten past. The road to Bonakkad winds through thick forest, the kind where the sunlight struggles to touch the ground. As you leave behind the bustle of Thiruvananthapuram and climb into the foothill of the Western Ghats, the air begins to cool and the fragrance of wild flowers and damp earth fills the breeze. Suddenly the forest opens up and you catch your first glimpse of Bonakkad tea estate. A mist-draped valley once alive with the rhythm of tea pickers, but now standing in quiet solitude. As you walk further, colonial-era bungalows emerge, their moss-covered walls whispering stories of British planters and bustling evening. The old tea factory, though silent today, still carries the aura of industry and history, its rusted machinery a reminder of estate's vibrant past. Bonakkad is more than history, it is nature's secret sanctuary. Here, forest breathes with life, elephants roam free, hornbills call from the canopy, and hidden waterfalls curve their way through the wilderness. Here in Bonakkad lies within the Agasthyamalibiospherereserve recognized by UNESCO. Wild elephants often roam around the estate area, and it is home to lion-tailed macaques, Malabar civets, and exotic butterflies. And also hornbills, Malabar whistling thrush, and other endemic species can be spotted here. And also the forests are rich in rare herbs used in Ayurveda. And here also you could see a Bonakkad bungalow, a colonial gem in the misty hills. Tucked away in the mist-laden hills of the Agasthyamali range, the Bonakkad bungalow is a forgotten piece of Kerala's colonial history. Once the proud residence of British estate managers, this century-old bungalow still stands. Partially in ruins amid sprawling tea plantations and whispering forest. It is built during the British era. The bungalow was the administrative hub of the Bonakkad tea estate, which once thrived with acres of lush green plantations. With its stone walls, wooden beams, tiled roofs, and wide verandas, the bungalow reflects the grandeur and lifestyle of colonial planters. The bungalow is set against the backdrop of the mystery Agasthyarkoodam peak, which shares the border with Tamil Nadu. It is surrounded by misty valleys, gushing streams, and hidden waterfalls. It offers a dreamlike escape for nature lovers. Just nearby lies the Peppara Wildlife Sanctuary, homes to elephant, leopards, and gores, and so many rare bird species, making the region a paradise for wildlife watchers and bird enthusiasts. And also, Peppara Wildlife Sanctuary is situated inside this agasthyamalibiospherereserve, where this Peppara Dam is placed in the foothill of Bonakkad. This Peppara Dam surrounded by the Western Ghats, and it offers a mesmerizing views of calm backwaters, misty hills, and lush greenery, making it a perfect spot for nature lovers and photographers. This dam is part of the Peppara Wildlife Sanctuary, home to elephants, gores, sambar, and a rich variety of birds, which adds a unique blend of adventure and serenity to its natural beauty. Kurusumala is a significant pilgrimage center located within Bonakkad. The presence of a pilgrimage center in Bonakkad contributed to the area's fame as a culture and a religious destination in Kerala. But currently, due to the rejuvenation of this lush green forest area, this Kurusumala pilgrimage center remains closed forever. Bonakkad is more than a forgotten estate. It is a gateway to Agasthyarkoodam, one of the Kerala's tallest and most sacred peaks. Here, trekkers once set out at dawn, their footsteps echoing through dense forest that hide elephants, lion-tailed macaques, and countless birds. Streams rush down the slopes, forming hidden cascades like Vazuvanchola Falls, where the roar of water blends with the songs of cicadas. If you pass, you will hear the haunting call of the Malabar whistling thrush echoing through the silence. But what strikes every visit most is the stillness. Bonakkad has resisted the chaos of commercialization. No busy markets, no crowds, only the whispers of nature and the traces of time. It feels like stepping into a forgotten chapter of Kerala's colonial history, now reclaimed by the forest. As this comes as a part of Peppara Wildlife Sanctuary, it is very important to regenerate this forest to make the home for many wild animals. And the name Bonakkad is believed to have come from Bona meaning good and Kadu means forest in Tamil or Malayalam, referring to good forest surrounded the estate, or otherwise Bhuvanam means world or earth and forest means Kadu, that means a land full of forest. And since it is located about 55 kilometers from Thiruvananthapuram, nestled in the foothills of the Western Ghats with panoramic views of misty hills and forest. And the estate is surrounded by streams and waterfalls, including the famous Vazuvanchola waterfalls, making it a hidden gem of nature lovers. And also a small trek is available for visitors to see the Vazuvanchola waterfalls and enjoy the nature hidden beauties. Since Bonakkad falls within the Agasthyamalibiospherereserve, home to elephants, leopards, land-tailed macaque, Malabar civettes and hundreds of bat species, it is very important to maintain and preserve this area for our future generation. Unlike popular hill stations, Bonakkad is relatively untouched by commercialization, making it ideal for those seeking peace, nature, and solitude. And this Bonakkad is well connected via Ponmudi road. From Vidura, a 20-kilometer uphill drive takes you to Bonakkad. And every day early morning there is a KSRTC bus available from Trivandrum bus stand to Bonakkad, which is a very good journey. One who like to visit Bonakkad. When you travel with that KSRTC bus, which is available in Trivandrum bus stand at early morning 5:30, you could enjoy the scenery and the early morning calls from various birds and wild animals while reaching that Bonakkad tea estate. And the best time to visit this Bonakkad estate is October to March, where you can get a pleasant weather, clear skies and ideal for trekking. You could avoid the heavy monsoon season comes under June to September as the roads get slippery and you could get a leech. Could be n numbers around this estate. And things to do here is to explore the old tea estate and factory which witness colonial era ruins with a rusting charm. Also, as I told earlier, a short trek through forest trails leads to the hidden waterfalls called Vazuvanchola. And also this place is bird watching and wildlife spotting. And here you could spot hornbills, kingfishers, and if you are lucky, you could see elephants and Malabar civettes. And this misty landscape, abandoned bungalow and lush greenery makes for dramatic captures. And for sure this place having a calm surroundings ideal for walking through tea bushes and forest paths. And one who like to visit here can stay at the nearby town Vidura or Nedumangad, having a many budget homestays, and also you could stay in the Ponmudi hill station, which is 22 kilometers away, where KTDC guest houses are available. But you should have booked that guest houses quite in early. And also one can stay in Trivandrum, and you could come in the early morning and have a full day walk in and around that Bonakkad estate, and evening you could get back to the city. And except that trekking season which starts from January to March, no other visitors are allowed to go to the Bonakkad tea estate in their private vehicles. Only through KSRTC bus service you could reach out that Bonakkad bungalow, where this KSRTC has around 3 to 4 shuttles per day. Since Bonakkad has very limited shops near the estate, you must carry enough snacks and water while you visit the Bonakkad. And you must wear trekking shoes and carry insect repellent if exploring forest trails. And since mobile network can be weak in some areas, you should be preparative for that. As evening falls, mist rolls back in, wrapping the estate in silver grey silence. Standing there, you realize Bonakkad is not just a place, it is an experience of mystery, memory, untouched wilderness. Thank you. Once again, I will meet you soon with another interesting video. Signing off, Ramkumar.